What is going on, family? Welcome back to DXB Crypto. So Asian markets open in December and mixed results. Markets are tanking everywhere, and this is possibly a pivotal week in the wider macro environment. So smash a like. I'll explain exactly what happened overnight and why the crypto market is doing what it's doing right now. So we saw a massive crash last night. I was sleeping at the time. I did an update, and of course, overnight we had this massive 5% move, nearly $600 million wiped out in a matter of hours. And of course, overall, the market is mixed, short to long, but the daily Bitcoin chart doesn't actually read that well. The RSI is completely oversold, and we could be seeing lower levels being retested. Of course, in the shorter time frame, you can see here on the 4-hourly, there isn't enough momentum in this bounce, right, in order to sustain a perfectly good recovery. In my opinion, we need a wider catalyst. And of course, the last update I did in the Discord last night was actually talking about this price testing this level multiple times. And then we saw this massive manipulation candle that took out millions in leverage. Okay. So longs versus short, pretty balanced. I mean, the market is more short than long, and naturally so, because of the fact that this week is going to be massive for data, and some of the data that we're going to get include the PMI today. We also have data coming from the Fed, and of course, the Fed Chair Powell speaks today at around 8 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. Okay, we're also seeing continually a small decline. In fact, actually, it's been about as sizable as you could get in terms of the decline here. But we need a sustained drop of the Fed's general trading account, or the TGA, and that is going to be something that I'm monitoring in terms of liquidity. And of course, this data that we're getting now is going to be quite influential, because this is going to be PMI data. We also have, more data coming throughout the week. So economically, we are stacked this week. Okay. ISM manufacturing PMI. Okay. So Monday is very volatile. Tuesday, negligible. Wednesday, Thursday. I think the next massive day here is Friday. So in a time like this, when you see your assets, just your wallet draining, I have made some tough decisions in terms of what I want to focus on. And I really want to focus on quality. One of the projects, I'm actually going to do a dedicated video of Tau as it comes down. And I'm really happy with this, because I'll be able to increase my bag to a sizable level. I don't care if I buy 1 a day, 10 a month. I don't really care. But I do have some fundamentally long-term belief, and this is when you only you play in your long-term game and nothing else, guys. In terms of Tau, like I said, I am doing a video that talks about a lot of the current project update, and I'll keep that separate. But this is the time when you just go to your defensive mode, right? If you're holding a bunch of smaller altcoins and don't have any big large caps, I think the concentration should be on a large cap. So 87% probably priced in now for December. What will Powell say? I'm definitely not surprised the market's been manipulated. Exchanges need to make their money. And of course, long term, if this is a bear market, then we will be absolutely, almost all of us will be caught off guard, because a bear market comes, nobody actually knows exactly when a bear market is triggered. Yes, we have those confluences. However, we are far, far too deep right now, with the market being in extreme fear. So I'm looking for any dead cat bounces. I was targeting around $100,000, but of course, the manipulation candle came, and that's what we saw. We are still seeing stuff like Griffin up. You got small altcoins here, which have been really, really going nuts, really. So it's insane. But I would just stay cautious, stay positive overall, because there will be a Fed macro liquidity. Pivot may not be triggered straight away, of course, and it will be sell the news. And that's what we're going to see in the next couple of days. This week is really tough. Prepare for 2026. Again, whether we go to a bear market, where maybe 5-year business cycle with ISM data coming out, we may well top in Q2 or Q4 next year. Nobody knows exactly, but focus on quality, only buy quality. And of course, in the long term, you will benefit from that because you still have time to acquire shitcoins as and when the condition for the federal, what do you call the Fed pivots. And of course, this comes all the way down to somewhere down here where we can accumulate some more. I mean, where we can actually sell some more. So anyway, guys, smash a like. Of course, nobody knows where things are going, but I can already see liquidity is building up. Stay positive, man. Listen, regardless of come rain or shine, we will be here to bring you news. And that Asia session was really, really difficult this morning. Anyway, take care, guys. Leave your comments.